Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And yes, I'm in the same outfit for this video and another one. But I figured since I took the effort of letting my twist out, putting on a pretty shirt, I would just continue with making videos today. Just small ones that you guys can so you can get used to seeing my face again as we head into 2021. I don't know how consistent I'll be, but right now I'm on a couple of vacation days, and since I'm chilling in the house with my mom and my son, I figured in my downtime I might as well record a few videos. Okay, and in this one, as you saw from the thumbnail, of course, is going to be on some of the supplements that I take on a daily basis. Some of them not so much for hair growth, but they get benefits, hair growth and nail growth and skin benefits from all of these. So this is in no particular order. I'm just going to grab the bottles at random and get started. Okay, so the first one I think I'm going to use, or the combination of two I'm going to use, is one is from Bulk Supplement, and this is actually vitamin C powder. Now, the vitamin C we all know is really good for preventing scurvy. It's also good to boost up your immune system. But the main reason that I take the vitamin C is because it works very well in conjunction. Excuse the bottle, guys. It works very well in conjunction with MSM powder. All that splash on there is from my blender when I'm making my smoothies. And this is MSM Pure Fine Powder Fast Dissolving. MSM powder works really good for bone health, muscle, joints, aches and pains. It helps with that type of thing, which quite a few of these things that I take also help with that. But a side effect of MSM, because MSM is high in sulfur, it increases your hair growth. But the reason I take the vitamin C powder with it, MSM is absorbed quicker in the body when in conjunction with vitamin C. So if I don't have orange juice in the refrigerator, I put maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon of this and 1/4 of a teaspoon to a half a teaspoon now with the MSM in water, in juice, in Kool-Aid if you drink Kool-Aid. And it doesn't have a taste, but the MSM by itself has a bit of a bitter taste. Now, this MSM comes with 2 little scoops. I never use the big one, and pretty much the small one. Does it have a measurement on it? No, doesn't have a measurement on it, but I don't even take a full scoop of that one. I generally do maybe, I don't know if you guys can see that, let me see, maybe that much of the powder in any beverage that I'm going to add it into. And I have noticed the difference in my growth rate on a monthly basis. And we generally got this from Curly Proverbs way back in the day. She encourages all of us to do MSM in small doses and slowly build yourself up to maybe a teaspoon, half a teaspoon a day. But I tried using MSM in a growth oil. My hair doesn't like it in a growth oil. It actually makes my hair drier when I use it in a growth oil. But when I take it internally with my normal diet and everything, works perfect for me. No adverse effects, no headaches or anything. Just drink plenty of water. Okay, that was kind of long-winded on that one. So let's move into the next thing that I take. The next one is very simple, and it is pumpkin seed oil pills. Now, pumpkin seed is high in essential fatty acids, and this is cold pressed, of course, so it's all natural. No heat used in the development of these pills, and the capsules are vegetarian capsules. And yes, it is pretty big size of a pill, but it's a gel capsule, so it slides right down. Now, the main reason I take this one, you can easily take an omega-369 fatty acid, which is usually flaxseed and a fish oil mix. Sometimes I alternate between this one and that one. I'm just out of the 369 right now. And I take this one because pumpkin seeds are a natural DHT blocker. So when I'm not using pumpkin seed oil directly on my scalp or in my hair mixtures, I take the capsule. Easy peasy. And you don't have to refrigerate this. Whereas if you buy pumpkin seed oil, it has to go in the refrigerator and it has a very low shelf life. Okay? That's the pumpkin seed natural DHT blocker. Next one up is Black seed peels. Black seed is pretty much for all that ails you in the body. I haven't had any problem with this. It does taste a little bit like my nephew says, like he said it tastes like old socks, because for some reason it makes you burp, but when you burp it back up, it reminds you of an old sock smell, and he was absolutely right. Okay, but this one is an immune booster as well. It's good for cholesterol. It's good for regulating your blood sugar, all of that good stuff. So I take one of these every day. The serving size on this one is 2 capsules, but I only take one. I actually only take one of everything that I'm showing you today. Okay? And I'm just giving a general benefits to each one of these, not all the benefits. You'll have to do a little bit of that research for yourself, guys. Okay, the next one up is going crazy right now. Started last year when it really came to my mind, but this is a Cmos peel. Can't see it. This is Cmos, and it has Cmos, bladderwrack, and burdock root in it. Cmos and bladderwrack are both very, very good. Cmos has, I think, 92 of the 102 minerals that we need. And yes, it smells like seaweed. I have made Cmos gel from the fresh algae, but that's too much work. Just give me the peel. Now, one thing I do notice with this, you get less of that phlegm in your throat from buildup from colds. It helps get rid of mucus. This is really, really good for your skin. It packs a lot of moisture, gives you a lot of minerals, and I'm noticing a different texture to my hair, especially at the scalp, the more I stay on this. Okay, and bladderwrack is good also for regulating your blood sugar and bringing down your blood pressure, and so is burdock root. Now, I've used burdock root millions of times, the fresh root, the peels, the oil in my hair, and I love it. I started on burdock root probably a good 5 or 6 years ago, and the reason I started on that is because due to endometriosis and my extreme amount of pain from that, I had a lot of high blood pressure problems due to the pain levels in my body due to that. If you don't know anything about endometriosis, endometriosis is a reproductive disorder that the cells inside of your uterus can get outside of your uterus and build up scar tissue, which is endometriosis. It comes outside of your reproductive organs and it can attach all over your system. I had a situation where my bladder, my cervix, my uterus, everything was attached with scar tissue. And when you're still ovulating, whenever you have your cycle, those cells outside of your uterus and everything have a cycle as well, and they bleed and cause severe amounts of pain, to the point with me, I would pass out. Now, this was from high school on. Now, when I turned 45, I had 2 hysterectomies. I had one at age 40, and I had to have a complete removal of my ovaries at 45. They did not know, as long as your ovaries was in there and you still had any scar tissue inside of your body from your uterine area, whenever your ovaries would still ovulate, even though I wasn't having a cycle anymore, those sites would still bleed. And because I still had my ovaries in there, guys, I developed a tumor of scar tissue. So they had to go back in, remove my ovaries, and take out that scar tissue. So you can imagine how much pain I was in. So my pain levels were causing my blood pressure to go up. What helped me maintain my blood pressure, because I didn't want to stay on the blood pressure pills, was burdock root. It's a blood cleaner, and a side effect is it lowers your blood pressure. But before you start taking any of these type of things, talk to your doctors and do a little research. Just don't start popping them because I'm talking about them on this video. So that is the Cmos, bladderwrack, and the burdock root. Okay. The next one up, we all know about, especially us ladies, is a collagen complex. Got this on Amazon, and I take the collagen because as you get older, things start to sag and droop, be it the flabby arms, the little extra in the middle. If you got a tush back there, your tush starts to flatten out and drop down. That is muscle tone and collagen. Well, I'm taking the collagen for that, but also for for my hair, for my digestion, for my skin. And this is a complex that works to help with the achy joints and everything that I get from being at work and just day-to-day living as we get older. I'll be 49 in February. So we're going to battle that age as long as we possibly can to make sure I feel good. I may look good, but sometimes you don't feel good. And this is just something that helps along that way. It just happens to have side effects of hair, skin, and nails. So we'll take the extra benefit as well. Okay, we only have 2 more items to go, guys. The next thing up, I'm going to show you 2 at the same time. I don't have the third one, but I alternate with these. The first one is a liquid biotin. We all know about biotin. Biotin is really, really good to promote and enhance your hair growth and also for skin, hair, and nails. I have the liquid one because I don't like the tablets. I get more acne no matter how much water I take when I'm on the tablets versus this liquid. The liquid tastes like a vanilla. Buy it on Amazon here and there. And I alternate with 2 other things. Now, the other thing that I alternate with is bamboo extract. Bamboo extract is for hair growth, skin hydration, and nail growth. I love this one because it's high in silica, just like the other one, but I don't have the bottle or the herb right now. But it's horsetail. Horsetail extract, horsetail pills, horsetail herb, any one of them can give you almost the same benefits as biotin and bamboo extract. So I alternate between them depending on who has the best price at the particular time, or if I'm taking the biotin, if I stay on it for more than 2-3 months or so, I don't see that much of effect anymore. So that means it's time for me to put this one down and switch over to either the bamboo or either the horsetail. So I tend to alternate to them. As my body gets used to one, I'll switch over to another one. So guys, now this is not all of the supplements or things that you can take for overall body health or hair, skin, and nails. But my advice to you is don't buy these things because you want your hair to grow. Do your research on what these things do for your body, as far as your supplement benefits, not so much your hair, skin, or your nails. Those are just byproducts to me of all of these, because I started taking the majority of these due to my magnesium, calcium, and potassium deficiency after I had my hysterectomies and after I lost my thyroid. I also take magnesium and calcium supplement, but I've mentioned that one in videos before. But a lot of these vitamins and minerals are in your daily food intake. So start with your diet. I just happen to be a special case that due to my thyroid being gone, my absorption rate of different minerals is very, very low. So if I don't take the supplements for some of these, I tend to get extreme fatigue and very, very achy muscles and joints, to the point I do feel like I'm much, much older than my almost 49 years old. So that is why I take the majority of these. So guys, if this video was helpful to you in any kind of way, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, get me in the description or in the comment box down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a happy new year, guys. If it's already passed, I hope you had a wonderful one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.